Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for August 11th, 2022. The character is the Silent, and the modifiers are draft a custom starting deck of cards. Blue cards don't pay rewards in shops, and Night Terror's resting or rest sides heals 100% of your HP, but costs 5 max HP. Playing a little earlier than usual, I don't see any familiar names here. Let's review the scores from yesterday. I'm a little in a rush, so I'll try to make it quick. Pelts ended up being 10th at the end of the day. Congratulations, a really good score. So as predicted, most people who did really well, with some notable exceptions, went for collector bonuses, so Pelts was able to get 6, including the bites. And that was actually also the other thing I noticed. Some people got bites, some people got apparitions, which clearly indicates that there's some difference in RNG at some point. Chef on the Cloud was 16-12. So Chef on the Cloud also went for collector bonuses, ended up with 5, and was one of the people who had apparitions. Wasn't able to get curses, so another 100 points would have been possible theoretically. So again, I think that indicates just how different the RNG was. And then Mangapalia mentioned that he was also able to get 16-12, but his score didn't get recorded, with 6 collective bonuses as well as doing a Bottle Foresight and Nirvana combination. And then a few others. Zolar with 1606, 17th place, also apparitions, 5 collective bonuses. Monkey Bone 1589. Monkey Bone also wasn't able to get curses, just got a little unlucky. For Postoli with 1585 as well. Vorpal ended up with 1564. And then the notable exception to the actually Shaggy here with 1583. Shaggy also went for Highlander just like I did, but you know, as opposed to me, was actually able to perfect everything, so that was pretty good. And then I also wanted to mention that Ole pointed out that I ended up with an Ambrosia potion at the end of the boss fight, so I probably should have tried to use that and try to get a win out of that. Ended up being a pretty low score there. Yesterday, I think definitely was an opportunity to do much better than I did. Anyway, let's move on to today's run. I hope that no familiar names on leaderboards doesn't mean that this was a tough run and people died. Because there are 2 cards this time, I am confident that I should go for the Highlander modifier. Genetic Algorithm is pretty good at the beginning. Let's take it. Riddle withholds not without strength. Let's take the Streamline. Might be good damage card. Piercing Well, cool-headed. Let me... They're both good. Let's do the cool-headed for card draw. Then Dagger Sprayer, Melter. Let's take the Melter for damage. Scrape will be useless if I don't have any 0-cost cards, right? Let's still take it just for damage. And speaking of, I could pick up a Go for the Ice. Defragment. I don't have a lot of orbs. Let me take the Skim instead. Masterful Stab is not bad. Ball Lightning is pretty good. I don't like any of these. I don't want Accuracy or Discharge. Let's go with the Flechettes. That might be the first thing I'll try to remove, though. Definitely don't need these 2. Let's go with Sucker Punch. Skewer might be good. I already have a cool-headed. I guess I can do Compile Driver. Not the best card there. Cold Snap is pretty good. Hologram would have been nice too. If I knew I was going to get a Cold Snap here. Let's take Dodge and Roll here. Okay, that's it. That was I am a little in a rush, so I was trying to be fast here. In terms of offense, I have Streamline, Melter, Scrape, Go for the Ice, Masterful Stab, Ball Lightning, Flechettes, somewhat, Sucker Punch, Skewer, Compile Driver, and Cold Snap. Okay, that's 11 offensive cards, and the rest is defense and support. That might be a problem. I might have to pick up some more defensive cards. Alright, 2 elite path on the left. That's the only 2 elite path. A good number of question mark rooms though, so hopefully I can try to go for curses. Let's do Masterful Stab, Ball Lightning, Go for the Ice, and Skewer. And then here, Flechettes, yeah, it's very little damage. I'm not even sure if I think I'll try to remove or transform it if I get the opportunity. Backstab is nice. Let's take it. Nice front-loaded damage. Okay, Spike Slime and Acid Slime. Let's kill this guy with a Streamline. Go for the Ice. Backstab. I can accept a little bit of damage. Yeah, 3 HP lost, I think, is not a big deal. Oh, I forgot to use the Genetic Algorithm in the last fight. I have to make a habit of trying to play that every time. Charged Battery is fine. And here, I don't want to spend that much gold, but I do want to remove cards. So let's save it for later. I hope I get some free card removal option. Alright, gain some gold for HP. And here I got the Jawworm. Let's do Genetic Algorithm. Masterful Stab. Go for the Ice. Cold Snap, Backstab, and Ball Lightning. Actually, that would allow me to be fully defended. Actually, that would allow me to kill. Good. Sweeping Beam is fine. Probably don't need the accuracy. First upgrade, probably the Genetic Algorithm. That will allow it to become really powerful soon. Okay. And then Lagavulin. I don't think I'll use the Backstab. I will use the Genetic Algorithm. Just actually, it is one of my few defensive cards. Try to keep it. No, let's play it. It's going to be... Oh, I hope. I don't know how I'm going to perfect this one. I guess I'll wait for next turn. I can do Sweeping Beam. Actually, I should have considered doing Cold Snap instead. That way I would have had a Frost Orb. Okay, so... yeah, I guess I'll just do Skewer, right? Yeah, let's do Skewer. I have no chance of perfecting this one, I think. But I'll give it a try. I'm not even sure if I should use the Distill Chaos. No, let's save it for later. I'm pretty sure there's no way I can defend against 13. I would have to draw... like a Frost Orb, maybe another Frost Orb, and then Charge Battery or something, and that's just too unlikely, and then there's another turn I have to deal with after. So I'll accept the... well, I'll accept not being able to perfect this one, and hope that the potion I saved will help in the next fight. Okay. 28. Ball Lightning, Compel Driver, Cold Snap. Yep, that's enough to kill. Good. Got Art of 4. If you do not play any attacks in your turn, gain additional energy next turn. And Dagger Spray is a decent attack card. Let's take it. Actually, I probably should have picked up more defensive cards now I think about it. Let's do that next. Let's upgrade the Backstab, because it's always in my hand. My opening hand, I mean. And Jujubase, normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. That's good. Oof. Good thing I picked up that Dagger Spray, huh? Let's do Sweeping Beam. Flechettes is, again, very useless. Let's kill the strongest one this way. Then do Ball Lightning, Cold Snap. Oh, yeah, and I want to wait for the Genetic Algorithm, right? Let's do Cool-Headed to not take any damage. I'll do Skim, and there's the Genetic Algorithm. Good. Actually, I could have killed it with Masterful Stab. Prolonged this guy a little longer. Okay. Weakness Potion is good. Dagger Throw is fine. Infinite Blades might be good too. Hexaghost. I do need to... well, actually, I guess I'm already losing a lot of HP. Let's take the Infinite Blades. That might be useful. Okay, Sentries. I'm gonna have trouble defending, right? I do have a Weakness Potion, but it's still not enough. Let's do Dagger Spray. I'm afraid I have to target this guy. I have 30. That's not enough. Let me see what the Distill Chaos plays. Skewer, Dodge, and Roll, Infinite Blades. Okay, that actually was not a bad idea. So I can fully defend if I weaken this guy. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, so let's do Cool-Headed, Sucker Punch. Then throw the Weakness Potion. And then do something like Backstab you. That way I can kill the backliner fairly easily next turn. Still need to defend against a bunch. And I think I can. Yeah, so if I do Cold Snap... then, I'm not sure if I need Ball Lightning. It's not a bad idea. Let's do Ball Lightning, then Compel Driver. Go for the Ice is nice. And then, that's it. Okay. So I should be able to kill the backliner, and then I can focus on the frontliner there. Genetic Algorithm. Actually, let me keep the backliner alive, and instead do Melter, Masterful Stab, Shiv, and Ball Lightning. Actually, that kills both. Awesome. Alright, got the boot. Whenever you deal 4 or less unblock attack damage, reduce it to 5. An Energy Potion, and... I am worried I'm going to have trouble without rare cards, but I will try to hang on for a little bit. So let's not take the Wraith form. I'll take the loop. Might not be a bad idea. Alright, a shop. Cauldron is interesting. Bottle Lightning. A skill that I always want in my opening hand. Might be the Genetic Algorithm. Would help me a little bit. It is very expensive though. I don't have any poisons, so Catalyst is not useful. Bullseye might be fine. Really wish I had more defensive cards. Let me take the Bottle Lightning. I can pick up to the skill search come with this card in your hand, and that should be the Genetic Algorithm. And other than that, I could remove a card. There was an opportunity to remove a card for 50 gold that I rejected right now. It's 75. I think it's fine. Let's take the Bullseye instead. Okay, and here I should try to drop to less than 24 to make the Hexaghost fight easier. Let's do Sweeping Beam. I should have done Backstab, right? That would have killed somebody. Oh, I guess I can still kill somebody. Kill you. Go for the ice. And just Sucker Punch. Okay. Alright. Dagger Spray kills. Good. Okay, Piercing Wail might be great against the Hexaghost in particular. So let's... oh, wait, I'm dumb. I was supposed to lose HP. I completely mixed... I even said that I was supposed to lose HP. If I drink this, it's 35, which is less than 36, which is still okay. Alright. Yeah, that was a big oversight there. Let me upgrade the Piercing Wail, actually. And now my hope is I have to draw it on Act 2. On turn 2. Yeah, this is turn 1 game. That's sort of the opposite of what I wanted. Let's do Backstab. I will keep the Genetic Algorithm, because at this point it's actually pretty powerful. Let's do Cool-Headed for a little bit of orbs. Frost orbs, I mean. And then Dagger Spray, and I don't think I need Skim. I guess I'll wait. Okay, so I have 18 incoming here. I can weaken that down to 12. That does not help me though. And there's nothing I can do, right? Well, in my defense, even if I did drop down to less than 23, I still would have been attacked by 6. Actually, no, that's not in my defense. That would have been enough to kill. To fully defend. That's such a bummer. Just a blatant mistake. Ah, boy. Alright, let's Infinite Blades loop. Since I'm not perfecting here anymore, I think I'll focus on damage now. That is a bummer, though. Could have definitely perfected this one. 10 incoming. Let's do here. I'll do Piercing Well, go for the ice. Could have done Flechettes, but actually I really should remove that Flechettes. It's starting to become more, well, really useless. Okay. 6 incoming. I also have to remember to play the Drink Algorithm. That's still unplayed. Alright. Yeah, I'm already not perfecting, so there's no need to preserve HP. I could, if I wanted to, but again, I don't think it's super important at this point. Let's do Skewer. Also not really dealing damage as quickly as I would like. Let's do Streamline. Then Charge Battery and Shiv. Okay. Another 8. Okay, wait, am I dead here? Because I still need to deal a lot of damage, and I'm nowhere close to being able to do that. Huh. 24. At least I can weaken that down to 18. I'm still dead, though, right? Because of the burn. I have 20, and I'm basically getting attacked by 20. Wow, I can't believe it. I have to reload this. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, sorry about that. I'll reload this. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I just didn't play as aggressive as before, and I was able to kill. But yeah, no chance of perfecting this one, unfortunately. Even if I had, I think, less than 23 HP, I don't think I would have changed. Alright, let's try to go for Popper after all. Yeah, let's hope that works out. Slaver's Call is nice for the extra energy, but I think I'll risk it and go with the Sacred Bark, double the effectiveness of potions. Extra energy is nice, but I think I can manage without it, and Sacred Bark can be really good, especially because the Silent has access to the Intangibility Potion, Ghost in a Jar, right, which would have been pretty nice to have duplicated. Alright, 3 lead path, starting on the left, that gives me, yeah, unfortunately 3 question mark rooms, but that's fine, and I have a shop for an early shop if I want to do that. Alright, Genetic Algorithm in the beginning is always great. Go for the ice, backstab, and then let's do Infinite Blade just because, thanks to the boot, they basically always deal 5 damage. Alright, let's do Sweeping Beam, Shiv, and I guess I can kill the backliner by doing Compile Driver and Bullseye. Okay. And then 12 here. I can do 15, 23, and 5. Yeah, that's... is that enough? That is enough, right. Good. Because the Flechettes also was triggered by the boot. Already have these 2. I don't think I need self-repair. I could take it. I guess it's not going to hurt. Let's take it. It's pre-upgraded too, which is nice. Yeah, sure, why not? This is the earliest you can get, like... yeah, second floor of Act 2. Let's do it. Let's lose 6 HP, get that Ritual Dagger, try to get it upgraded as much as possible. Okay. So Flechettes and something else gets one of these to the ground. Let's do Cold Snap. Then I can do Genetic Algorithm and Backstab. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll play the Self-Repair, not super important. Oh, I should have kept one of them alive, so I could have used the Ritual Dagger on him. Let's do Go for the Ice, then Masterful Stab, Compile Driver, see what I get, and then Sucker Punch. Okay. So now I can kill this guy with the Ritual Dagger once I draw it. Right? I think it dealt, yeah, 15 damage. That's good. And then here I can do Bullseye and Dagger Spray, get this guy to the ground. And here I should be able to kill with... oh, I thought I'd be able to kill with Melter, but no, I need a little bit extra. Like a Ball Lightning. Okay. Alright, Cold Snap, Bane, Heal Hook. Already have this. I do have some weakness, so let's take the Heal Hook. Not enough, though. Duplicate a card. I can't do that, right? I could... Oh, if I really want to, I could duplicate the Genetic Algorithm and then try to remove it. Yeah, fine. Fine, let's do that. Because it is very powerful, and hopefully I can just remove it on Act 3. Preserved Insect is great. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP. That's just amazing. And unfortunately, with buying that, I can't afford anything else, but I probably also don't need anything else now. Alright, yeah, this genetic algorithm makes this... not genetic algorithm, the preserved insect make this much easier than it could be. Let's do backstab, melter. And then, well, I have to do genetic algorithm, and I kind of want to do infinite blades. Okay. I do have an explosive potion, so I can use it to kill the backliner if I have to. I am still... the genetic algorithm wasn't enough. Okay, I'm going to reload. I didn't even consider that possibility, that genetic algorithm wouldn't be enough. Let me try one more time, because I think that means I have to just play the cold snap. Yeah, alright, so I have 27, this is 26, of course. I have to do cold snap, alright. Let's still do backstab, and then I guess I'll, let's do melter. The other option was to also just use the explosive potion, but let's stick with this for now. 19. Dagger spray would kill the backliner, but then I'll have to defend against 19, which I cannot. Let me see what the compel driver gives me first. Okay, I'm not sure. I guess I could get another genetic algorithm. Nope, I did not. I don't think there's anything I can do here, right? I could drink the energy potion. Hang on, is there any way I can kill? No. No, I think I'll save the potions then. Yeah, let's just do dagger spray, kill the backliner, and then just accept the damage. Yeah, a little bit of a bummer, but what can you do? Okay, ritual dagger together with go for the ice is enough to kill this guy, and then I can do sucker punch to take less damage together with cool-headed. And then do I want to wait for the other genetic algorithm? Yeah, let's get it upgraded, why not? And then bullseye sweeping beam. Okay. And here I'll just do melter heal hook. Okay. Alright, we've got Unseizing Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Not very likely to happen. And then Cloak and Dagger pre-upgraded is also really nice. And I have to go here on the left to get an extra question mark room. Next upgrade, I probably should do the Ritual Dagger. That's something I'll definitely keep forever. I don't think... yeah, it might also help me get the Overkill modifier faster. Let's definitely choose a card. I wouldn't mind some block either with Glacier or... there's no leg sweep here, right? So I can't take... a leg sweep. Crimson Cloud is fine. Blur might be good, especially... you know what? Let me take the Blur just because I have 2 genetic algorithms at this point, which are both pretty good. Turnip, you can no longer become frail, is nice. And here, I can't afford anything other than the Fragment, Deadly Poison Supplies. I don't think I'll do the Fragment. I'll take the Block Potion over the Smoke Bomb. That might help perfect another Elite, hopefully. Okay. Alright, Book of Stabbing with 21 incoming. Genetic Algorithm is perfect. And the Blur, actually. Backstab, Ball Lightning. Okay. Here I'm fully defended. Unfortunately, I can't use the Ritual Dagger. Let's do Compile Driver. I will do Streamline. Okay. Another 21. I sort of needed to draw the second genetic algorithm. Okay. Then let's do Infinite Blades, actually. Alright, 18. 7. There's no way to defend unless I use the block potion, which I would like to avoid. Actually, no, even the block potion is not enough, right? Because that's... oh, right. Thanks to the Sacred Bark, it's double damage. Yeah, so let's drink that and then do a Dagger Spray, Shiv, and... I guess I'll do Loop and Flechettes, just deal as much damage as possible, because I need a little bit to kill next turn. It'd be great to use the Ritual Dagger, but that's not going to happen. Let's do Melter, Cloak and Dagger, and that should be enough. Okay. Alright, perfect. This one, thanks to that block potion, we got Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, starting with combo with 2 extra energy, another Smoke Bomb, which I really don't need. And now I'll take a Deflect, just to have basic defensive cards here. Okay, so Genetic Algorithm, Backstab, Dagger Spray, and Skewer. Okay. 6 incoming. I probably don't need to play the other Genetic Algorithm. I think instead I'll do Streamline, Cold Snap, Massive Stab. Okay. 10 incoming here. Let's do Bullseye, Sucker Punch. Unfortunately, I can't avoid the damage any... oh, should have done Go for the Ass. Would have weakened this turn as well. Deflect, Dodge and Roll, Sweeping Beam. Probably don't need Blur. Let's just do Melt. Actually, let's do Ball Lightning. That way I don't take any damage. Well, I take 1 damage. And then I don't think I can use the Ritual Dagger, right? So this would be 10, 31. Actually, with the Scrape, it would be enough, right? So Shiv, Shiv, Scrape. And then Ritual Dagger kills. Good. Okay. Alright, charge battery, crippling cloud, backflip. I already have this. Between these two, let's go with the backflip. Extra card draw is always nice. Centurion, 12 incoming. I can do flechettes, genetic algorithm. Unfortunately, I can't do the ritual. Well, I can, but I don't want to do ritual dagger. Ideal, I'll keep it. I'll be able to upgrade it. Another genetic algorithm, dagger spray, and let's do the loop for whatever orb we get. 14, sucker punch, backflip. Heel hook is great, and I don't think I'll do piercing well. I'll do bullseye instead. 24. Go for the ice. They're both attacking, which is not appreciated. I guess I'll try to defend as much as I can. Yeah, taking a little bit of a beating here. I might want to play that self-repair, huh? I guess that's one of the reasons I took it. Sweeping beam and ball lightning. Unless I see something better. No, this is fine. 42. This also makes it harder to use the ritual dagger once I draw it. Let's do flechettes, cold snap. I will do piercing whale just to take less damage. Another 42. Yeah, I'm barely dealing damage, right? Can I use the ritual dagger somehow? Let me do dagger spray, backflip. Okay, I'm gonna use the energy potion because I don't wanna. I wanna use the ritual dagger, and otherwise this fight is taking way too long. Alright, and here I think I should be able to kill bullseye, play the shifts, compile driver, and that's enough. Yeah, good. Okay, set up steam barrier. Go for this. Let's take the steam barrier. It's a decent defensive card. And then Taskmaster round 2. Let's see if I can do better this time. 1932. Well, at least genetic algorithm is enough this time. Let's play the innate one. And then I think I will use the explosive potion. Then a dagger spray. Okay. And I can go for the S won't be enough. Although, let me see what the cool-headed gives me. Yeah, streamline that. Unfortunately, I can use. So I have to backstab the backliner and then go for the S this guy. Okay. At least this guy should be easily killed. Yeah, so I can kill, actually, I can kill both, right? Ritual Dagger and Scrape. Okay. Alright, we got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. And a Cultist Potion, which is good. Endless Agony is nice too. And here I'm healing thanks to that Eternal Feather. And next upgrade should be Infinite Blades. Innate Power. Yeah, why not? Sure. I will use the Cultist Potion here. Usually I keep it for too long, and I think here it might actually be fairly useful. Let's do Infinite Blades, Backstab, Cold Snap, Flechettes, and Skewer. Okay. Backliner is attacking. Let's see if I can get... Let's do Backflip. A Genetic Algorithm is what I need, right? Cloak and Dagger. So I have 16. There's no way I can weaken the backliner, but then I would need to kill both minions, which I can't do. That's a bummer. Even if Scrape gives me a Steam Barrier, that's going to be 16, 22, and I get 25 incoming. So I don't think there's anything I can do. I would like to kill one of these guys and then shift the other one, but yeah. It's a bummer mostly because if I knew I was not going to be able to perfect, I wouldn't have drank the potion. Let's do, I guess I don't really need self-repair, but let's play just to get rid of it from my hand. Okay, shift Sweeping Beam. And then the Endless Agonies. Alright. Okay, 14. Let's do Deflect, Charge Battery, and I don't think I'll do Blur. Instead, let's do Streamline and Shiv. At this point, I'm probably going to get, well, I already have 8 extra strength, and it's just going to grow from there, so the minion should be fairly easy soon. Okay, River's attacking me. Luckily, I have the Genetic Algorithm. Dagger Spray is enough to kill 1. Ball Lightning plus Shiv. I should have done Bullseye. Let's do Bullseye at the backliner, though. Okay. Alright, he's summoning again. Let's do Cloak and Dagger. Play the Shivs. Then Blur and Skim. Okay. Again, everybody's attacking, and again, I got the Genetic Algorithm, very convenient. Let's go for the Ice Melter, Shiv, and Cool-Headed. Okay, I should have done Deflect. Actually, well, it didn't matter, but still. And then Dagger Spray, look how much damage it's doing. Sweeping Beam. And actually, I think Skewer might have been enough to kill just by its own. Yeah, next turn. Alright, well, the potion helped me, but it didn't help me perfect, unfortunately. Okay, so buffer might have been fine, but again, we'll skip. Also, how many curses? I didn't pick up a single curse, right? Okay, so getting the curse modifier might be a challenge. Here, so the last few times I took Philosopher's Stone, I sort of regretted it, but I definitely wanted more than the Busted Crown. So yeah, let's go with the Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. And hopefully that 1 strength won't bother me too much. Got the time meter at the end. 1, 2. Only 2 elite paths, but multiple. On the far left, I'll get 3 question mark rooms. Starting on the left and then turning right, I'll get also 3, but also 2 shops. And then middle, I'll get 4 question mark rooms. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so genetic algorithm. Oh, and then wait, was there a shop at the end here? Yes, there are 2 shops actually. One of which I can skip. But yeah, I do need to remove the what do you call it? The extra genetic algorithm. Flechettes actually deals a good amount of damage. Yeah, let's do that. Then Cloak and Dagger, that should kill one of you. Probably should have targeted the backliner, but I do want to keep the Repulsa alive for the Ritual Dagger. Alright. Yeah, and I think I'll just wait for me to draw the Ritual Dagger, because I don't want to... I could have done Blur, I guess. But yeah, I don't want to kill accidentally. I can do Piercing Well, Deflect. Okay. And, wow, it is taking a long time to get to that Ritual Dagger. Alright, no, I guess I can do Self-Repair. Could have done Loop too. There's the Ritual Dagger, good. Alright, Finisher, Blizzard, Ribbon Tear. I don't play enough attacks for Finisher to be worth it, but it is interesting. No, instead... I'm not sure if I want Ribbon Tear. Let's skip this one. Yeah, I was trying to debate if that was the smart move, but I think it's okay here. Fourth, Dramatic Entrance, Flash of Steel. Dramatic Entrance is good. Jack of all trades might be okay. Well, there's another Dramatic Entrance. Let me take Dramatic Entrance here and Flash of Steel here. And here, I think I'll go with the Jack of all trades, sure. Okay. Not the Mind Blast I was looking for, but close enough. And then between this and this, I probably want to avoid... Actually, no, I have to go this way for more question mark rooms. Okay. Although, at this point, if I don't get any curses, or if it's impossible to get enough curses, is this still worth it? Let's do Melter, Infinite Blades, and Cloak and Dagger. Alright. And then here, 33. Let's do Backflip. Go for the ice, 1 and 2. Brings it down to 24. It's still quite a bit. Let's see what the Flash of Steel gives me. Flechettes is not useful. I'll do Streamline and Strike. Take a little bit of damage, and then should make it easier for me to kill these guys. Alright, yep, Ritual Dagger. Let's use that. And then Blur, Charge Battery, Shiv, and Loop. Okay. Skewer is unfortunately not enough, right? Let's see what this gives me. Another Flash of Steel. Genetic Algorithm. That's exactly what I was looking for. So, Shiv and Skewer. Alright, and then Dagger Spray, Endless Agony, Shivs. I don't have enough. That's a bummer. Oh, wow. I am taking a beating here. 28 more damage. Okay. Now, well, at least I got Self-Repair, so good news there. Okay, we got Thread Needle, Sarge Cone with 4-plated armor, as well as Leg Sweep. Yeah, definitely want to take Leg Sweep for a block. Okay. Sure. Trip Clumsy. That might be interesting. Escape Plan Glass Knife. Escape Plan is not a bad idea. I should take it. Trip and Clumsy again. I'm not sure if I need to. Yeah, I don't think I need to. I also don't think I need Glass Knife, so I think this is fine. Alright, Orbwalker. Start with Drag Algorithm, Dramatic Entrance, Backstab, Flash of Steel. Compile Driver, Backflip, and Heel Hook. Alright. 19. Ball Lightning, Charge Battery, Loop. Alright. Oh, I should have done the Steam Barrier. I'm not sure why I was saving it. To be a little careful with my HP at this point. Deflect, Sucker Punch, Skim. Genetic Algorithm, that way I won't be defended, and not defended, I won't be easily killed. And then I'll wait for the Ritual Dagger, though ideally I would get the Self-Repair. No, I didn't. Fine, let's just kill here. Okay. Alright, Backflip, Dagger Throw, go for the ice. Dagger Throw is the only one I don't already have copies of, so let's take that. And then here, I'll probably upgrade again Dramatic Entrance just because it's always in my opening hand. Okay. Alright, Reptomancer. So Dramatic Entrance is pretty good here. Then I can do Flash of Steel to kill you, Endless Agony to kill you. Infinite Blades, Backstab, and I think I'll actually keep the Genetic Algorithm, because at this point it does a lot of damage that it might be better useful, or better used in sort of when I reshuffle the deck, which hopefully wouldn't have to happen. Let's do Backflip. Genetic Algorithm, perfect timing here. Then Dagger Spray, and I can do Shiv and Cold Snap. Okay. Here, Jack of all trades gives me Dark Shackles, which is not necessarily... Well, which is not needed right now. Then, Shiv and Skewer. Okay. 30 incoming. Well, I can do a free heal hook. Escape plan and Skim. Okay, go for the ice. This guy's already weakened, so now it's down to 27. Still a lot of block I have to come up with, and I don't think I can. Can I somehow kill? If I do something... Well, let's do Cloak and Dagger. Okay. And then I'll... Hang on, 40... Now, there's no way I can deal 40 damage, right? So let's just kill the backliner by doing Sucker Punch and 2 Shivs. Okay. And then, unfortunately, here I only have 15 block. Actually, wait, is this enough? This is enough. Well, I'm glad I noticed that. Right, because I have Plated Armor and I have the Frost Orb. Okay. 23... so here, let's do Ball Lightning, Steam Barrier. Okay. Then Compile Driver and Charge Battery. 24. Alright, I'm fully defended. I don't need the Piercing Well. Okay. And here, I should be able to kill here. Good. Okay, we've got Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck, as well as a skill potion, which I probably don't need. Boot Sequence might invalidate having a Genetic Algorithm in first turn, but it's still pretty good. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, I am considering upgrading the Boot Sequence. Yeah, let's do it. Again, it's always in my opening hand, and that might allow me to save the card that I have at the beginning for later. We got Meal Ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Okay. And yeah, unfortunately, this is my first curse, and I don't think that's worth it. So I think I'll risk it, and I'll upgrade all cards, and I'm unable to heal. I got Mark of the Bloom if you can no longer heal, of course, but at least all my cards upgraded. Let's do a regular fight, and then I do a shop afterwards. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so, yeah, I will still play the Genetic Algorithm probably every time, but, you know, it's still good to have options. Dramatic Entrance, Scrape, and then Skewer. Okay. I can probably also get rid of the Smoke Bomb, although I'll keep it. Let's do... Oh, Self-Repair won't work with the Mark of Bloom anyway, right? So that might be a ripe candidate for removal. Let's do Bullseye, Dagger Throw. Alright, perfect. There's another Genetic Algorithm. Let's do Cold Snap and Shiv. Okay. Now I'm getting the Hex. Ritual Dagger might be enough, right? If I do Ball Lightning, Shiv. 51. Perfect. Alright. Got a Block Potion. Very nice. Definitely not... Actually, I have a copy of all of them, so I can't take any of them. Alright. And then Giant Head. So here the goal is to get overkill with the Ritual Dagger. So let's do Boot Sequence. I will keep the Genetic Algorithm just in case. Then do Loop, Infinite Blade. Sweeping Beam is a little dangerous, but let's see what I get. Alright, I definitely won't do Backflip. Let's just do Dramatic Entrance and Backstab. Okay. So here, let's do probably just all attacks, right? Cold Snap, Endless Agonies, Shiv, Sucker Punch, and Dagger Spray. Okay. 10 incoming. I am fully defended here. Let me see what the escape plan gives me. Scrape. It might get rid of the Ritual Dagger, so I'm not going to play the Scrape. Let's see what Cool-Headed gives me. Compile Driver. Yeah, I'm weakened too, right? Which is a little annoying. Let's do Ball Lightning, Shiv, and then I'll just do 2 Energy Skewer. I am not yet dealing as much damage as I hoped I would. Still no Ritual Dagger. At least I can do something like Leg Sweep, a Blur, Charge Battery, and then still play all my attacks. Oh, what did I discard? I completely... First time... Bullseye, okay. First time I got the Unceasing Top to use, and I couldn't use it. Alright, so, I would need to play at least... Actually, 10 cards. That seems like a challenge. Well, I do have Genetic Algorithm, which is good. Which I don't even need, right? Actually, so I won't use it. Let's do Dagger... Actually, let's do Flechettes first, then Dagger Throw. Alright, Flash of Steel. Cloak and Dagger, Shiv, another Shiv, Ritual Dagger is only 71. Let me see if this gives me something like Vulnerability, Malaise, Distraction, White Noise. Let me do Distraction, I guess. Turbo, Reboot. Actually, well, Reboot will discard my whole hand, right? No. Wait. Yeah, Reboot will discard my whole hand, so I can't really use it. I'm only up to 79, unfortunately. I mean, I'll still play it, but it's a bummer. This was my chance to get the overkill modifier, and I wasn't able to. Can I defend next turn? I do have the skim, so I'll just hope for the best. So let's just do Ritual. I'll do Steam Bear and then Ritual Dagger. Alright, yeah. I got reasonably close, but not quite there. 27. Heal Hook is free. That's good. Jack of all trades gives me Trip and Blind. And then I think I'll do Shiv and Skim. Actually, I don't need much to kill here. Yeah, this does it. Okay. Perfect. This one we got Bronze Scale, so I just come with 3 Thorns, a Strength Potion, and yeah, can't take another one of this or this. And unfortunately, I don't think I saw a lot of poison cards in this deck, which is fine. Let me first remove the duplicate genetic algorithm. It did help me quite a bit, I think. Yeah, I might have had trouble without it. Alright, I don't think I need any of the relics. What do I need against the Time Eater? Leap might be a good defensive card. I wouldn't also mind getting another block potion. That's 24 block. That might help. I don't think I need medical kit. I mean, I don't think I need any of the other cards either. So let's take the medical kit. Unplayable status cards cannot be played. One of you plays status card exhausted. Okay. Alright. Transient should be fairly doable. Let's do Genetic Algorithm, Infinite Blades, and Dodge and Roll. Okay. No need to play the rest. 41. Yeah, Melter, Shiv, Flash of Steel, Heal Hook, and Scrape. No, I'm fully defended. Okay. 51. Leg Sweep is nice. Jack of all trades gives me... yeah, fine. Deflect, Bullseye, and Sucker Punch, Shiv, and... might as well do Dark Shackle, sure. Oh, again, I really forget about that. The problem is Unseen Top is so rarely used in this particular deck, right? Ritual Dagger, go for the ice, and Cool-Headed to have some Frost Orbs. Okay. And then last turn, I can do Streamline, Masterful Stab, Steam Barrier, Dagger Spray, Shiv, and Fresh Battery. Okay. Got an Explosive Potion, which I don't think I'll take. Bouncing Flash, Fusion, Sweeping Beam. I don't think I'll need any of these either. Maybe Fusion, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay, well, I guess I can upgrade the Leap. Good thing I didn't... oh, I forgot about Night Terrors. If I didn't have that Leap, I would have had to rest and lose max HP. Which wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I didn't get enough max HP, unfortunately. It was just on 1 potion. Alright, so, Boot Sequence alone is not enough, so I think I have to use Genetic Algorithm here. Let me also drink the Strength Potion before I forget. So let's do Infinite Blade, Bullseye, Sweeping Beam. I'm going to try to use the Unseen Top here if I can. Backstab, Boot Sequence, Dramatic Entrance. Dagger Throw. Flash of Steel. Oh. If I am unlucky, I am very likely to be unlucky, right? Because I have to draw a 0-cost card for this not to be a disaster or a skewer. So no, I'm not going to play it. I'd rather be able to play 2 cards next turn. Although I might have been able to apply weakness there, right? Here I'll do Leg Sweep. 18. I have 18, but then he'll gain Strength. He'll gain 2 Strength, right? Because even though he's weakened, yeah, it'll be 24. Alright, I think I have to use the Block Potion. And then I don't need to do the Cold Snap. I can just do the this. It would have been 21. Wait, would that have changed anything? No, the Cold Snap alone would still not have been enough. So I think I made the right choice there. Let's do Skim. Cool-Headed. I do have a go for the S, which is good. Then Dodge and Roll, Ball Lightning. Okay. So 15. Oh, I'm out of energy. This is enough, though. Okay. Alright, 21. I can do Heal Hook. Scrape doesn't give me anything good. Oh, it could give me some stuff, but nothing amazing. Let's do Escape Plan. Actually, I have to plan for 23, right? Charge Battery, that's 20. So then let's do Backflip. And then I will do a Masterful Stab here. Okay. Alright, that's a lot of incoming. There's not much I can do about that. Let me see what the Compile Driver gives me. Jack of all trades gives me nothing super useful. I'll make the Ritual Dagger cost 0. Shiv, hang on. How do I defend against 27? Even the block potion alone is not enough. Actually, no, that's 28. Yeah, so I will be fully defended, but let's do the blur as well. He'll transform next turn anyway, right? So let's do dramatic entrance, Ritual Dagger, and Skewer. Should I keep going? Is there a reason to? Why not? Okay. Alright, if I can get a Piercing Well now, that would be great, because that would invalidate all the strength that he was able to gain. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Alright, let's do Loop, and then I'll get rid of one Atlas Agony. Okay, 39 minutes back to 228. Not getting attacked here, that's good. Let's do Bullseye first and Cool-Headed. Then Cloak and Dagger, play the Shivs. Masterful Stab, Scrape. Another Shiv, okay. Only 3 cards might be a little challenging next turn. Yep, especially if I have 63 incoming. Oh boy. Well, Sucker Punch will help. Brings it down to 45. Great. Yeah, I ended up giving him way too much strength. That was, I think, a big mistake. And there's not much I could have done otherwise. Yeah, a bummer. I am on a streak of not being able to get beyond perfect in the last, like, week or so, right? It's been a while. Which is a little disappointing, but... yeah, maybe one of these days I'll try to just play it much safer than I do. I think I'm still a little risky and taking, like, you know, trying to go for Popper and trying to, you know, try curses and all that. And I think the next few days I'll try to limit that behavior a little bit, just so I actually have a shot at getting beyond perfect. Because otherwise, it will have been a very long time since I got to beyond perfect last, and I don't like that. Dagger throw, Flash of Steel for a kill. Okay. Yeah, bummer. Didn't perfect any of the bosses. Perfected a good number of elites, but not that many either. 1071. Yeah, not the best score. Out of the, what is that, 7 elites I perfected 5? That's actually not bad, yeah. I did get Popper, Highlander, Lightspeed. Didn't get Overkill. Could have been possible against a Gen Head, but I definitely didn't have what it took. And then Misty Beyond Perfect. So theoretically, another 200 points to 1271 would have been possible. It would have been difficult. The Act 1 boss, actually all the bosses would have been fairly difficult. But yeah, oh, look at that. So Peltz only was able to get 25 points more than me. I'm a little surprised, because honestly, I assume people would have done much better. Oh, yeah, Vorpal here, 1244. Okay, so Vorpal did much better. So, yeah, about 200 points more, a little less than that, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Vorpal was able to perfect, if not all bosses, at least 2 out of 3. Yeah, I don't know. Not my best run today. I think it just happened. I wonder... okay, just out of curiosity, I will restart just to see a draft deck, because I think my draft deck was a little too defensive, or too offensive. I still think I should go for the early genetic algorithm. And the streamline, I think that's still appropriate. Here I forgot which one I took. I think I was offered a cool-headed later, so but I think I took a cool-headed. I think maybe a charged battery would have helped here rather than the attack cards. A scrape I shouldn't have done. I should have done rebound, because I didn't know that I was going to get 0-cost cards, and I didn't have any at the end anyway. I will still go for the ice and the skim here. Blade Dance might have been good. Masterful Stab is probably also... Masterful Stab is probably the better decision. Ball Lightning was a good decision. Yeah, here maybe I should have committed to accuracy. No, I should have taken Flechettes, but tried to remove it. Sucker Punch was good here. Skewer was good here. Since I already have the cool-headed, I reluctantly took the Compile Driver, which is fine. And then Cold Snap was good here as well as a dodge and roll. Yeah, so I actually didn't make that many changes, but I wonder if this deck would have done a little better, just because I got an extra charged battery, for example. Actually, is that the only change? Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you went for a different deck. I'm very curious, because I don't think my deck did really well. But, yeah, I'm interested to see what others did. Thanks for watching. Bye.